Welcome in, everybody. Kerry Sherman with you here from Fleming High School here on Big Time Small Town Media's production of Six-Man Football for ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. What we have for you tonight with Otis and Fleming is a rematch of last year's six-man championship game, won by Fleming 62-28. That was the first team title in a boys' sport in school history. A game a lot closer than the final score would indicate, as it was a ball game through three quarters. Fleming, as they have done to so many opponents over the last few years, continued to pound away with their option attack and finally just broke the Otis defense and put it away late. Otis comes into this contest ranked number 4 in the state. They are 3-1, losing last week at High Plains 32-30. That was a game which they lost their starting quarterback and backup quarterback, one to not a serious injury, just enough to knock him out for the rest of the contest. Another one was cramping. It was a 4 o'clock afternoon contest, and it was a warm one at Vona. That one actually came down to the final minute of the game when High Plains punched in the go-ahead score and held off the Bulldogs. Otis won its season opener 48-12 over Rickery, backed it up with a 48-0 shutout of Hanover. And then 2 weeks ago, in a game many of you caught on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv, it was Otis knocking out Prairie 46-6. Fleming, behind last year's state title win, they are the number 1 team in the state and come in 4-0 on the season. They won their season opener, another contest we carried live on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. They went down to Liberty and beat Liberty Stratton 68-36. Again, that game close through three quarters, and Fleming just kept pounding away, and once they got that little crack in the Eagles, they were able just to power through and pull away for a convincing victory. Week 2 saw Fleming jump all over Pawnee 68-18. In week 3, it was a win over North Park 72-19. Last week, homecoming, they jumped out to an early lead over Briggsdale and rode their JV to a 54-32 win. Fleming has outscored its opponents 262-105, while Otis has outscored opponents 172-50. Take a look next games for both teams. Otis on the road next Friday at Idalia, program that is in a bit of a spiral right now. They struggled last year, and they've had some issues this year. Young team. They will continue to fight all the way through. Fleming will be at Pete's next Saturday, and I believe Ben Blecka will be bringing that one to you on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. We'll go ahead and step out for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll meet the starters, offense and defense for both teams here from Fleming High School.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco, everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Ison Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ison Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ison Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices. Shopwell of Yuma is your community connection for high-quality food, friendly service, and great prices. The employee-owned store offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. Their friendly staff is there to help you find exactly what you're looking for and to answer any questions you might have on any of the products they carry. Shopwell takes pride in their community and appreciate your business. Through competitive prices and specials throughout the store, a great rewards program, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff, Shopwell is working hard each day to continue to earn your business.
Yuma District Hospital offers a full range of services, including inpatient care, surgical care, obstetrics and delivery, 24-hour emergency room, and home health care. Yuma Clinic, staffed by family practice physicians and physician's assistants, hold appointments Monday through Friday and take walk-ins on Saturday mornings. The Center for Specialty Medicine, also located in the hospital, provides space for visiting specialists in a wide range of medicine. Yuma District Hospital and Clinics, the preferred provider of high-quality primary care services in Yuma and Washington County.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
And welcome back into Fleming High School. Carrie Sherman on this Friday night under the lights on Big Time Small Town Media's production of six-man football for ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. We'll take a quick look. First, when Fleming has the ball, the Fleming offense will be number 2, Mitch Van Duren. He's a 6'1", 177-pound senior. Number 3, Kyle Lingfelder, is a 5'7", 180-pound senior. Number 9, Tanner Serrato, a 5'11", 159-pound senior. Number 28, Trevor Shintala, 5'8", 184 senior. Number 40, a 6'1", 212-pound junior, Caleb Knowles. And number 42, Ben Lambrecht, 6 foot, 244-pound freshman. Otis defense will look like this. Caleb Ison, number 33, he is a senior. Number 8, Larry Johnson, also a senior. Number 65, Andrew Perry is a senior. Number 13, Colton Uhrig is a senior. And then a pair of juniors in the defensive backfield. Number 3, Eli Palzer, and number 5, Tanner Flager. We'll flip it and look at what happened. We'll see with the Otis on offense. It'll be the same 6 players who are starting on defense. Again, 33, Caleb Ison. Number 8, Larry Johnson. Number 65, Andrew Perry. 13, Colton Uhrig. Number 3, Eli Palzer. And number 5, Tanner Flager. Last week, Johnson and Flager were the 2 who went out late in the, actually Johnson started cramping in the 3rd quarter, and Flager was dinged. Can't remember what the coach told me. I think it was a shoulder, and he was out the final couple of minutes, and that was a big chunk of the defense against the High Plains spread. Fleming's defensive starting unit, and we were given 7 players as they will rotate some key men in and out. Again, it'll be number 2, Mitch Van Duren. Number 3, Kyle Langfelder. Number 6, Tyler Vandenbark. He's a 5'11", 209-pound senior who tore up his knee in district basketball tournament, had surgery in March, and was back on the field come opening day this year. Number 9, Tanner Serrato. Number 28, Trevor Shintala. Number 40, Caleb Knowles. And number 42, Ben Lambrecht. I'm sure we'll see Vandenberg on offense. We saw him play some quarterback and some fullback against Liberty Stratton in week 1. When he came in at fullback, that was the difference. He got that lead block and got the corner for Trevor Shintala, and Shintala had a huge game. I believe it was over 300 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns. Otis likes to power the ball at you, just a little different setup than what Fleming will roll, but they like the power rushing game. You'll see Eli Palzer and Caleb Eisen, Colton Uhrig, those are a couple. Terry Nation is another important player in their set. And Justin Wagner, we saw him get some big carries against Prairie. And they will use some nice play-action pass. Give a slight edge in the passing game to Fleming, at least with the quarterback, as Tanner Serrato, a very accurate passer. We saw that in the championship game last year, 10 of 11 for, I believe it was right around 200 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. He was on the money all day long. Oh, got the captains meeting at midfield. We'll see if we can get the outcome of the coin toss before we step out. That's Lingfelder, Shintala, Vandenberg, and Serrato, captains for Fleming. See Perry, Johnson, and trying to figure out who the man in the middle is for the Bulldogs. That's 33. That's Caleb Eisen. So 7 seniors meeting at midfield. And well, we'll step out and well, actually waiting to see here, see where we're at. We got the Fleming pep band just outside of the booth down from us. Otis won the toss and deferred. And it looks like Otis will kick. They will kick. So for the first quarter, Fleming will go left to right on your video screens. Otis right to left. We'll go ahead and step out now for a 3-minute break and be back with you for the opening kickoff here of 6-man football under the lights from Fleming High School.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
For too long, we've spent our weekends searching for the right tool when we should have been using the right tool. It's time to go to Ace. We'll find Craftsman tools the second we walk in. We can fix that wobbly table and still have time for televised sports. Get your weekend back.
Ace is the place for Craftsman tools.
With 2 locations to better serve you in Ray and Yuma, visit Quality Farm and Ranch, open 7 to 7 each Monday through Saturday and on Sunday from 9:30 till 5:30.
Ace, the helpful place.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1968, Interstate Irrigation on East Highway 34 has been providing our community with municipal and agricultural parts and service. Interstate Irrigation uses only high-quality parts, including chem valves, butterfly valves, water meters, all types and sizes of gaskets, water screening systems, and various sizes of professional-grade galvanized dog legs. Interstate Irrigation will go far and wide to help keep your water and sewer system functioning at the highest possible level. Whether you need parts, service, or simply an answer to a question, call 848-5809 and let Ward or Ray at Interstate Irrigation fill all your system needs.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
And welcome back to Fleming High School. We are ready for the opening kickoff. Ready to kick it away is Andrew Perry. And Joseph Staley, the deep man. And that kick will carry into the end zone for a touchback. So Fleming will start the contest, 1st and 15 from its own 15. Head coaches tonight: John King for the Wildcats, Carl Donaldson for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs assistant coaches are Casey Schneider and Jeff Uhrig. Assistants for Fleming: Dan Kahn, Mike Hardy, Scott Muller, and Larry Unrein. Again, Fleming in their green with the black hats, going left to right on your video screen, first quarter. It's a toss to Shintala, and he's going to get 5, keeps the pile going, and is going to have a gain of 9. Perry and Johnson at the bottom of the pile. That's a 6-yard gain, or a 9-yard gain, rather. Second down and 6 for Fleming from the own 24-yard line. Quickly at the line. Serrato under center. 3-2-1 defensive set. Again, the same toss. Shintala sets up a blocker and is across the first down line. They're going to give him the 32. That's a first down. So Shintala, 2 carries. He's got 17 yards. Okay. Quickly to the line. They'll toss far side now for Shintala, and he's met by a Bulldog in the backfield, but he's going to get it out for a gain of 5.
Once again, I think it was Johnson and Perry off the bottom. Second down and 10.
Coming in for the Bulldogs on defense now is number 7, Terry Nation. Second and 10 for the Wildcats. Puts it in the belly of the fullback and pulls it out, comes out near side for Knowles. Knowles bobbled it and couldn't bring it in. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 37-yard line. Palzer with the coverage. Looking down from our perch, you can see some High Plains Patriots here as they visit Edison tomorrow. It's a toss for Shintala, setting up his blocks, cuts back, and it will be dropped by Perry after a short gain. High Plains will face Edison at Yoder. It's a 2-yard gain. Yeah, we'll call it a gain of 1, actually. So 4th and 9. And Dustin Price on. Send the ball away. Palzer, I believe, is the deep safety for the Bulldogs. Or maybe, here it's Nation. Price gets one away, angles it, and he's going to get a bounce. And it'll be killed at the 2. So 6 and 38. That is a 44-yard kick. So now the Bulldogs taking over in a hole. Flager will bring him to the line. I formation, toss for Palzer, and he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And no, he won't. It's going to be a loss of 1. Oh, Bulldogs off schedule now, already behind the sticks. 2nd and 16. Just outside of their own 1-yard line. This time the give is to Palzer on a nice one-cut move. Gets it out to the 13. That's a gain of 12. 3rd down and a long 4 for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes gone here from the first quarter. And inside give for Urig, and he will lose a yard. Langfelder, the first man there on defense. 4th and 5 now for the Bulldogs from their own 12-yard line. Looks like Johnson set to kick it away. Serrato is going to set up camp at his own 35. Nice kick from Johnson. Drives Serrato back to his 29. Comes near side. Tries to shake Perry. Perry able to fling him out of bounds. But Serrato brings it back to the Otis 33-yard line. That's where they'll take over 1st and 15. About an 18-yard return for Serrato. So that was a 39-yard kick. So the eye behind Serrato. Shintala, the deep man. Give to the first back through. That's Van Duren. Perry with the stop. 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 13. 5:45 left in the quarter. In the I formation behind Serrato. Glides with his fullback, tosses it out for Shintala. Still on his feet. He's going to be out close to the 1st down marker. Right at the sticks. Perry chasing him down. It's going to be just short. 3rd and inches. our graphics, we have to call it a 3rd and 1. Give to the fullback. Van Duren's going to have it just short of the 15. Looks like they may give him the 15.
First and 15 for the Cats.
It's a gain of 4.
Right at about the 6.
And that'll set up a 1st and 15. Wildcats can pick up another 1st down. I formation. Shintala dots it. Puts it in the belly of his fullback. Swings it out for Knowles. And Knowles steps out at the... Looks like they're going to maybe give him the 9. That's a 6-yard gain. Second time they've ran that. Putting it in the belly of the fullback. Pulling it out and hitting the end on a quick out. 2nd and 9. The toss, Shintala, and waits up for a block, and he's going to be marked down. It's like about the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. Still, again, officially a 3rd and 1. You need about a foot to pick up the 1st down and 2 feet for the touchdown. They'll give to the fullback, and no, pitches it out. Shintala, he's got the corner. Touchdown, Wildcats. 4:28 to play. First quarter. It's a 1-yard run for Trevor Shintala.
On comes Mr. Price. Try for 2. Trevor will hold. Kyle Stamper.
Price on for the point after try. Out of the hold of Shintala. Good snap spot, and the kick is good. So, just past the midway point of this first quarter. And the Wildcats up 8-0. So the Wildcats, after picked up a 1st down on their opening possession, then had to kick it away. They won the exchange of field position, pinning the Bulldogs down inside their own 3. Otis went 3 and out, had to punt it away. And the Wildcats took over at the Otis 33 and ground it down in for the touchdown. 33-yard drive. Six plays on the drive. Looks like Price ready to kick it away. And Price drives it into the end zone, well over the head of Nation. And the Bulldogs take over 1st and 15 from their own 15. See what the Bulldogs can get going on offense. 2 of the first 3 plays were tackles for loss. Sandwiched in between was a 12-yard run by Palzer. It's going to be a toss to Uhrig. He's got the corner. Going to get the 1st down. Coughs it up. And Flagger dives on it. It's still 1st down yardage. Gain of 16 for Colton Uhrig. 1st down for the Bulldogs. Right there, that was one of the key factors in last week's loss for the Bulldogs. They lost 4 fumbles and failed to recover 2 onside kicks. That in a 2-point loss. Split backs behind Flagger. Tanner will make the toss to Palzer, and He will be slammed down in the backfield by Van Duren, and I believe they're going to get Van Duren for unnecessary roughness. See where they'll step this off from. The flag is laying at the 28. Well, they'll step it down to the 36 of Fleming. And they're saying second down and 1. And they'll wind the clock. In the eye behind Flagger. Under 4 minutes to play here, first quarter. Palzer toss was too high to him, and it's on the floor ground again. And Langfelder comes out of there with it. So that's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Fleming takes over from the Otis 39. The toss from Flagger was up above the face mask of Palzer and never got a handle on it. A splitter receiver near side. Serrato on the straight drop. He comes to the line, got a flag on the play in the backfield, and that pass nearly intercepted by Palzer. But I believe we're going to have a hold in the backfield. It is a hold. They go from the spot. That'll end up being basically a 15-yard penalty, going 10 from the spot. So first and 30. .333 left here in the quarter. So Fleming now first and 30 from their own 26. Have to get it to the Otis 24. It'll be a toss sweep for Shintala. Otis strings it out, and Shintala looks like they'll give him the 32. Now they'll spot it at the 33. That's a gain of 7. Second down and 23.
Second down and 22.
And Fleming in the eye. Fakes it to the fullback, pulls it out, gives it to Shintala. Johnson at the sideline, stands him up, and they'll rule it inbounds. Gets it out to the 37. Gain of 4. Now third and 18.
Third down and 18.
Fleming still behind the sticks, facing third and 18. And in the eye, Serrato, a little play action, going deep and underthrew Price. Price had no idea. He knew the ball had to be close. Johnson in coverage, but the incomplete pass. And Price will head back to punt it away. And Nation is the deep safety. Serrato goes in motion and resets on the far side. Snap over Price's head, and he has to go back to the 15. He's going to throw it and gets it to Shintala. Makes the first man miss, but Perry able to hold on and bring him to the ground. And that will move it down to the 26. That's an 11-yard loss. Otis takes over, 1st and 15. In great field position. Vandenbark would have been better served to have let that pass hit the ground. Would have saved his defense 11 yards of field position. 2:19 to go. Bulldogs. Toss to Urig. And he's met in the backfield by Van Duren. That's a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 19 from the Fleming 30-yard line. Give up the middle for Palzer. Makes one man miss as he cuts it outside. He tries to drop a shoulder into Serrato. Serrato rides him to the ground, but that's going to be a 1st and goal from, looks like the 6-yard line. Gain of 24 by Palzer on the straight give up the middle. Planted his left foot and cut it outside. Flager looking for pass, rolls and fires one in. Oops. Into the ground. And Vandenbark breaks it up. 2nd and goal from the 6. Wagner and Urig in the backfield behind Flager. Be the give to Wagner, and he coughs it up. And recovered by Vandenbark. Vandenbark with the fumble recovery at his own 5. And Fleming with the 2nd Bulldog turnover. We saw this in the championship game. Otis unable to punch one in, and Fleming went the distance on the first play. It's a toss to Shintala, and he's going to get it out to the 10. That's a pickup of 5. Johnson took on the lead blocker and forced the cutback. And his defensive mates rallied to come up and make the stop. .40 seconds left in the quarter. Still the 8-0 score in favor of Fleming. 2nd and 10 from the 10. Serrato holds on, makes a late pitch on the option. And 4 Bulldogs in on the stop.
Nowhere on that. 22.
No gain.
Jason Alliker over there along with
Johnson and Urig. And Jason Alliker. No gain on the play. And that will do it. That is the end of this first quarter. Fleming leads Otis 8-0.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Today I'm covering a developing story at a Case IH dealership. For more, let's talk to Jim, a sales rep. Jim, what's all the commotion?
Well, folks have heard about the big savings on next season's Case IH combines and tractors.
Thanks, Jim. We'll continue to monitor this developing story.
Head to your local Case IH dealer for the year's best prices and to ensure on-time delivery. For more, visit caseih.com.
Or visit Farmers Implement of Yuma, Colorado.
We are back in Fleming, ready to start the second quarter. The host Wildcats leading the visiting Bulldogs 8-0 after one quarter. That was a 6-play, 33-yard drive on the second possession for Fleming. They punched in. Otis has coughed it up twice, including late in the first quarter at the Fleming 5-yard line. Fleming's facing 3rd and 10 from their own 10. And play action, Vandenbark on the roll. And tip pass, and Price will carry it down almost to the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs. Flager in perfect position, got a hand on the pass. The tip went right into the hands of Price. That's 15 and 30. That's a 45-yard gain. 1st and 15, Wildcats. Fleming at the line, quickly. Gives to the fullback, that's Vandenbark. Gives a stiff arm as he goes out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 3. It's a 3-yard gain. So 2nd and 12. Serrato again with the eye. On the counter, it's Shintala, and stood up by Palzer. Good form tackle. Actually, that was Urig who had the tackle. 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats from the Otis 13-yard line. We've played a minute here in this second quarter. Toss for, wait to see, Shintala has the first and will take it down inside the 5. Looks like they'll spot him at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4 for Fleming. Serrato gives to the fullback, Vandenbark, and he gets it across for the touchdown. So a 75-yard drive following the Otis turnover. And Vandenbark carries the final 4 yards. Price on for the try. And that one looks to be wide. It'll slide wide to the right.
14-0, 8:45 to go in the half.
That'll keep us at 14-0 in favor of the hosts. Well, Fleming has capitalized on one of two Otis miscues. Their other score coming on a nice punt return after the Bulldogs had to kick from deep in their own territory. Price has it all teed up for the Wildcats. 3-2-1 return set up for the Bulldogs. And Price drives it well into the end zone. So the Bulldogs take over 1st and 15 from their own 15.
Happy birthday to Bessie Slack out there tonight.
Split backs behind Flagger. And he's looking to pass. He'll float one out near side for Aliker. Aliker out past the 20. Tackled by Lingfelder and Shintala. See where the ball spotted down. It's a gain of 8. 2nd and 7. Nation and Urig in the backfield. Still haven't seen Palzer return after that big run. Urig. And he's got first down yardage. Wildcats digging at it as they know the Bulldogs have had problems with ball security. Gets it out to the 31 for the first down. Palzer has been fighting a knee injury he suffered in the first half against Prairie 2 weeks ago. Johnson now at quarterback. And he'll go play action. Rolling now. He'll set the screen and nearly intercepted by Shintala. No one would have caught Shintala if he catches that. So 2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs. In straight drop now for Johnson. Loads it up and off the fingers of Urig. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 15. If he's able to bring that one in, that's a first down. Instead, Otis with the full 15 to go for the first down. Have to get it to about the 33-yard line of Fleming. They pick up half of it here. You may see them go on 4th. Johnson will swing it out for Aliker. He's not going to get much. He's going to get about 3 yards. Langfelder and Shintala. And it'll be a gain of 3. 4th and, well, they're going to spot it, give him a 4-yard gain. 4th and 11. And Otis will look to play field position. Snap to Johnson. And he gets a wobbler off. It'll take a bit of a Bulldog roll and then die at the 27-yard line of Fleming.
At their own 28-yard line, 26-yard line.
18-yard kick by Johnson, no return. So Fleming leading 14-0. They'll take over again with 7:24 to play in the half. Vandenbark coming near side with the toss and goes down after a very short gain. Actually, where they've spotted it, no gain.
What do you got, Coach?
Back in the eye, Shintala, the deep man. He'll get it on the toss, going far side, and finds a hole, gets it out to about the 34, for he's dropped by Johnson. Got it out for a gain of 8. 3rd and 7 now for the Wildcats. And I believe we got a timeout from Fleming. It's their first timeout. And we still have not seen the return of Eli Palzer. He would be the second running back of the Bulldogs to be out with injury is Sterling Sartorius, a back who's a very dynamic return man, has been out with a shoulder injury, expecting to have him back in a couple of weeks. Colton Uhrig still not at 100% with a knee injury. And the Wildcats are very beat up. I heard they had several guys out with concussions and shoulder injuries. 3rd down and 7. Counter for Shintala, sets up the block and gets it down inside the 35 of the Bulldogs, down to the 34. It's enough for a first down. So it's an 11-yard gain. Lambrecht checks off for the Wildcats. Shintala dotting the I. Vandenbark in front of him. Play action. Serrato on the roll. Finds a wide open Van Duren, and he drops it. Catches that one. He can bear crawl in for the touchdown. Instead, 2nd and 15. Again, Wildcats in the eye. The counter give to Shintala. Breaks the tackle, but not the second one. He's knocked down by Flagger. Gets it down to the 25. Gain of 9. 3rd and 6. 5.5 minutes to go in the half. We have an extended halftime tonight, 15 minutes plus the extra warm-up period. Give to the first man through, fullback Vandenbark. He's going to gain maybe 3. And he's at the 23, has to get it to the 19, so 4th and 4. Offense on the field. Fakes it to the fullback, pitches it late to Shintala. He's got the first and will be banged down at the 12. Gain of 11. That's a first down. Well, actually they're going to spot him back a couple yards. He's at the 14. Still enough for the first. First and goal from the 14-yard line. 4:45 left in the half. Shintala was knocked out of bounds, so the clock stops. Toss to Shintala, far side. And
Trevor on the right side. Over Johnson and Perry in there on the stop.
Yeah, Dustin didn't get his block on Perry.
Second down.
that was, I believe, Urig or Nation. One of those two came flying through, and no gain. This is the second and goal from the 14. Play action, Serrato, and now looking for a little dump off, check down to his back, Shintala. And he's going to be stopped short of the goal line.
See where they marked it, about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Looks like we'll call it 3rd and goal from the 2. Gain of close to 11. Otis had everything covered downfield, so Serrato just dumped it down to his checkoff. Toss to Shintala, and Nation meets him in the backfield. Looks like he'll get it. Rustles it down to the 1. So 4th and goal now for the Wildcats. 4th and 1. Last 4th down, put it in the belly of the fullback, pulled it out and ran the toss. And Fleming wants a timeout. Take a little time to think about this. 3:58 left in the half.
We have a special halftime presentation we want everybody to stick around for. Then Booster Club's going to have to kick a field goal.
When we come back, it'll be 4th and goal, Fleming, from about the 1 yard line of the Bulldogs. Just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Again on the last 4th down. Fleming ran the fake to the fullback and then the late toss to Shintala. It picked up more than enough for the first down. Only needing a yard now. If they just give it to the powerful fullback, Vandenbark. And they do, and Vandenbark punches it in. 1 yard run for the touchdown. His second rushing touchdown. Price on for the try. And that one's partially blocked.
I think it was
Terry Nation be credited with the block. So that'll keep it at a 20-point game. The Bulldogs needing to generate some 4-minute offense here. See if they can't cut this down to a 2-score game heading into the intermission. As they do get the ball to start the second half. Price with it teed up. Nation is the single safety on the return unit for Otis. And Price, that one also into the end zone. So Otis, 1st and 15 from their own 15. We've mentioned several times in our 6-man broadcast how big of a weapon a strong kickoff man is, making your opponent drive the field 65 yards on every possession. Usually bodes well for your defense. Late change of personnel by the Bulldogs. Flager back under center. On the give, that's Nation. Nation grabbed by Vandenbark. Vandenbark will force him out of bounds. It's like a 3-yard gain.
Coming back from big knee surgery. Looking good out there.
Second down and 12. Urig will split wide to the far side. Come in motion towards the formation. Looks for the wham. Doesn't find anybody. Instead, the toss goes to Nation again. Nation will get it out to the 25. Vandenbark on the stop. 3rd and a short 5 for the Bulldogs. Just across zone 25. Bulldogs need to convert here as momentum fully behind the Wildcats. Urig in motion. This time the give inside, and Urig will be stopped short of the first. And we've got a Wildcat down. I believe that's Shintala. Urig got it out to about the 29, but Shintala is down. Coaching staff out there in a hurry. Keep an eye on him. We'll go ahead and step away while he is being tended to. Be back with you momentarily here from Fleming.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Yuma County Auto Supply is the leading Napa Auto Parts Center. 2 convenient locations in Yuma and Ray are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5:30 and on Saturdays from 7 to noon. They offer all the basic necessities for standard vehicle maintenance as well as high-quality parts for any automotive necessity. Whether you're changing your oil or rebuilding your tractor's engine, Yuma County Auto can help. They have a helpful service department, and for those impossible projects, they offer a full-service machine shop. So for any job, big or small, call Yuma County Auto in Ray or Yuma and get back on the move today. Ice & Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice & Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice & Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Shintala back on his own feet, making his way off. It was the right leg. Not sure if it was a knee or an ankle, but he's again walking off the field on his own. And it was an illegal shift against Otis, declined. So that brings up a 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs. Johnson set to kick it away. And the snap over his head, goes back inside his own 10, drives it away, and it'll come out to about midfield before it's down. So Fleming gets the ball again in Otis territory, the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard net for Johnson, even though he had to run back to about his own 8-yard line. Got the kick away, saved a ton of field position. 2:47 left in the half. Bulldogs looking to take major control of this. Give to the fullback, Van Duren, and he's going to get it down close to the first down. They may bring the sticks out for this one. Officials eyeing it, and they'll say, no, first down. No need to even bring the chains out. So 15 for Van Duren, first down for the Wildcats.
15 yards right after the catch. Tanner brings him up.
Serrato again gives it to the fullback. That's Van Duren, and he's going to get down to about the 6.
Van Duren all the way down to the 5 yards, 6, 7 yards.
Now they're going to put it down about the 7.
Big yardage again, 14 yards, second down.
Second and 1. We'll close in on 1 minute left here in the first half. Van Duren will not get it this time. Instead, it's a toss to Vandenbark. And he's going to be down short of the goal line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 1.
Looks like it's about the 2 yard line.
I'll call it the 2. So first and goal from the 2. Serrato. He's going play action and will dump it out.
Touchdown.
Sorry, missed that one. That one to Vandenberg out of the backfield with 1:50 to go. That makes it 26-0. One-yard pass from Serrato. That is Price. And that one's going to be low.
26-0, about 50 to go in the half. Let's listen to the Wildcat band.
Again, that was a 1-yard pass from Tanner Serrato to Tyler Vandenbark. The kick no good. 26-0. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Set it before the last possession. Otis needing to put a drive together. Fleming on the verge of turning this into a full-scale blowout.
He's been earning his stripes. He's first one start down there. What a great GTV.
Dustin Price tees it up. Nation.
Price kicks away a spinner. Nation from his 5. Makes a man miss. Makes another miss. Serrato will force him out of bounds at the 33-yard line of Fleming. That's spark that the Bulldogs were looking for. 1st and 15. They'll start from the Fleming 33. Minute 40 to go in the half. Uhrig splits far to the wide side. Flager kind of looked at him like he was going to throw the quick slant instead. Now rolling, and he'll be dropped for a sack by Van Duren and Lambrick. They'll take it back to the Otis 39. Eight-yard loss. 2nd and 23, and Otis takes... No, I thought they took a timeout. Did not. Flager on the straight drop. He'll dump it out of the backfield to Johnson. Johnson gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and maybe one or two more. They'll put that down at the 32. So 3rd down and 14. 49 seconds left in the half. Split backs behind. Flager again on the straight drop. And fires down the middle for Eisen. Off target, and that brings up a 4th down. And 14. 42 seconds to go in the half. Went for Eisen on the deep post route. Couldn't connect. And Uhrig will again split far to the far side, comes in motion towards the formation. Toss to Nation, and he's going to get a big chunky yardage, but be stopped short by Vandenbark. Got it down to the 21. It was a gain of 10, but the Wildcats take over. 1st and 15, 36 seconds to play, 1 timeout remaining. Is that right? 1 timeout left for Fleming. Quick pressure from Uhrig, and he'll drop Serrato for almost a 10-yard loss. Call it a loss of 9. 2nd 24. And Fleming does not have to run another play. And not looking like they're interested in running one either. So Will head to the intermission. Top-ranked Wildcats all over the fourth-ranked Bulldogs, 26-0.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
For too long, we've spent our weekends searching for the right tool when we should have been using the right tool. It's time to go to Ace. We'll find Craftsman tools the second we walk in. We can fix that wobbly table and still have time for televised sports. Get your weekend back.
Ace is the place for Craftsman tools.
With 2 locations to better serve you in Ray and Yuma, visit Quality Farm and Ranch, open 7 to 7 each Monday through Saturday and on Sunday from 9:30 till 5:30.
Ace, the helpful place.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1968, Interstate Irrigation on East Highway 34 has been providing our community with municipal and agricultural parts and service. Interstate Irrigation uses only high-quality parts, including chem valves, butterfly valves, water meters, all types and sizes of gaskets, water screening systems, and various sizes of professional-grade galvanized dog legs. Interstate Irrigation will go far and wide to help keep your water and sewer system functioning at the highest possible level. Whether you need parts, service, or simply an answer to a question, call 848-5809 and let Ward or Ray at Interstate Irrigation fill all your system needs.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
And we're back at halftime here from Fleming High School, where Fleming just received a $10,000 grant from Monsanto, one of 4 districts in the state of Colorado to receive one of the grants. A total of $55,000 invested in rural education in the state of Colorado by Monsanto. One school winning $25,000, 3 others winning $10,000. And that was a really big presentation here. We look back at the first half, only scoring in the first quarter, came just past the midway point. A 1-yard run by Trevor Shintala, capping off a 6-play, 33-yard drive after the Fleming team pinned the Bulldogs down deep in their own territory. Got the good field position on the exchange of kicks. Their next touchdown came at 8:45 of the second quarter, a 4-yard run by Tyler Vandenbark. That after the Bulldogs lost a fumble. That was actually the second fumble that they lost in the first half. First one did no damage, but the second one came at the 5-yard line. And maybe more importantly, the run that got Otis to the 5 was by Eli Palzer, who's been playing with a knee injury, and he's not been back since. The Wildcats marched at 75 yards. Big play on the drive was a tip pass into the hands of Dustin Price, and he took the play for a total of 45 yards from the line of scrimmage. The kick on that second touchdown was blocked, or no good, rather, made it 14-0. About 5 minutes later, it was a 1-yard run by Tyler Vandenbark. That extra point kick was blocked. And then with 1:50 to go, Vandenbark caught a little swing pass from Tanner Serrato. Play covered 2 yards, and the kick was again no good. And that's what got us to this 26-0 score. Otis has ripped off a couple of nice plays on offense. A couple by Palzer. We saw a couple by Nation and Urig. They just have not been able to sustain a drive. Fleming, it's nothing new. If you've watched Fleming before, they're going to run the isolation. They're going to put it in the belly of the fullback, either keep it or pull it out and run the toss, little play action. It's what they've done for years, but they do it well, and it keeps working and wearing you down. In the second half, see what adjustments are made on the offensive side of the ball for the Bulldogs. We've seen both Flager and Johnson at quarterback. And it's just a matter of see if they can find something that works. Fleming, right now, no need to change anything as everything you've done's been working. Otis will get the ball first when we come back and see what they can get going. Step out again for quick words from some of our fantastic sponsors here for Big Time Small Town Media, and be back with you in about 3 minutes from Fleming High School.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Today I'm covering a developing story at a Case IH dealership. For more, let's talk to Jim, a sales rep. Jim, what's all the commotion?
Well, folks have heard about the big savings on next season's Case IH combines and tractors.
Thanks, Jim. We'll continue to monitor this developing story.
Head to your local Case IH dealer for the year's best prices and to ensure on-time delivery. For more, visit caseih.com.
Or visit Farmers Implement of Yuma, Colorado.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
We are back here on Big Time Small Town Media's production of Six-Man Football for ColoradoPreps.tv and Chasta.tv. And I'm Kerry Sherman bringing you the play-by-play here tonight. Trying to pull up our scoreboard from ColoradoPreps.com. Check out some other action in the area. We'll start off with six-man, see what other scores are available. Actually, we're not seeing any reported yet. Let's see here. And we've got a non-conference game. Hanover at the end of the first quarter leads Kit Carson 16-14. That is a huge contest as Hanover setting second currently in their division. Kit Carson fighting for second in their own. Let's jump up to 8-man in the region. And we've got no local scores posted there either. And in 1A, Lyman leads Los Animas 41-0 at half. Burlington up 43-0 at half on Calhoun. Byers trails Crowley County 17-7 at the half. And early in the second quarter, Yuma on top of Highland 21-7.
Here comes your number one.
Ray 36-18 at half over Cornerstone Christian. That's a quick look at the scoreboard. And we get all of our scores from ColoradoPreps.com. You can look them up yourself, or if you're around your radio, find Kevin Schaefer's scoreboard show on Friday nights after the games are played. And he'll run through every score that's he's able to get here in the state of Colorado, whether you want to follow a six-man school or all the way up to a 5A. Kevin covers the state like nobody else. We'll go ahead and pop out again for a quick break and be back with you for the start of the third quarter here from Fleming High School.
For details.
Yuma County Auto Supply is the leading Napa Auto Parts Center. Two convenient locations in Yuma and Ray are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5:30 and on Saturdays from 7 to noon. They offer all the basic necessities for standard vehicle maintenance as well as high-quality parts for any automotive necessity. Whether you're changing your oil or rebuilding your tractor's engine, Yuma County Auto can help. They have a helpful service department, and for those impossible projects, they offer a full-service machine shop. So for any job, big or small, call Yuma County Auto in Ray or Yuma and get back on the move today.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco, everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Insurance is something we all need in our lives, and it's nice to know that when you're in need of insurance, you can count on the expertise of Dave and Linda Frank at Main Street Insurance. 20 years experience will reassure you that the friendly folks at Main Street Insurance will help you find the crop, auto, home, farm, or life insurance that fits your needs. Give Main Street Insurance a call at 848-5382 or stop by 400 South Main in Yuma. Insurance with a personal touch. Who would have thought of that?
Schramm Feedlot east of Yuma on Highway 34 is the #1 choice in cattle feeding and performance needs. Schramm Feedlot has many diverse feeding regimens that can fit into your cattle operation. Any feeding program can be tailored to suit your needs. Let Schramm's extensive experience in ultrasounding and individualized tracking develop a tailored marketing strategy. For more information, call 848-3831 or visit schrammfeedlot.net.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
Since 1968, Interstate Irrigation on East Highway 34 has been providing our community with municipal and agricultural parts and service. Interstate Irrigation uses only high-quality parts, including chem valves, butterfly valves, water meters, all types and sizes of gaskets, water screening systems, and various sizes of professional-grade galvanized dog legs. Interstate Irrigation will go far and wide to help keep your water and sewer system functioning at the highest possible level. Whether you need parts, service, or simply an answer to a question, call 848-5809 and let Ward or Ray at Interstate Irrigation fill all your system needs.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545 and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations. The original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Back at Fleming High School, Carrie Sherman, Big Time Small Town Media production of six-man football here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. Thank you for joining us on your Friday night. It will be Fleming kicking off to start this second half. The Otis Bulldogs will be receiving on the west end. They will be going left to right this third quarter on your video screen. Price has it all teed up. During the tail end of that halftime session, we've been watching Trevor Shintala being taped up on the Fleming sideline. Nation, the deep man for the Bulldogs, and Price. His kick will hit it about the 3 and roll into the end zone for the touchback. First and 15, Otis from its own 15-yard line. I see Paulser still being checked out on the Otis side. Looks like they don't want to guess what they're looking at. Checking. Almost looks like maybe he's just having a conversation over there. That's a 4-yard gain for Nation. 2nd and 11. Vandenberg in on the stop for the Wildcats. Nation, the lone man behind his quarterback, and that quick out for Johnson. Johnson unable to bring it in. 3rd down and 11. Would have been able to get close to the 1st down marker on that if he brings it in. I formation, play action, Flagger. And now scrambling, makes a man miss, dumps it off to Nation. Nation with the stiff arm. And he's going to be dropped by Lingfelder and Vandenberg about 2 yards short of the 1st down. Normally a punting situation, however, down by 4 scores. Otis may be forced to go for it here early in the 3rd quarter. Now showing punt formation. And we're going to get a delay of game on Otis, so if they had thoughts of faking it, those will likely be out the window now as they face a 4th and 7.
Back 5 yards, 4th down, 7.
Serrato deep for Fleming. Fleming playing a punt safe defense. And Johnson kicks a wobbler out of there. Going to get the bounce as it'll roll out of bounds. Just inside. Well, they're going to put it at the 27 of Fleming. So 13 and 17. That's a 30-yard punt. No return. Wildcats 1st and 15. 8 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Give to the fullback, Van Duren, and he'll run it out to the 33, gain of 6.
2nd down and 8.
It's a 2nd and a short 9. Shintala with that left ankle, or right ankle heavily wrapped up. Instead to give to Van Duren up the middle, untouched. That is a 43-yard, or 47-yard touchdown, rather, for Mitch Van Duren. That comes with 7:41 to go in this 3rd. And Price with the kick. And just does get it up and through.
34-0, 7:41 to go in the 3rd quarter.
That puts us at 34-0. It's all Fleming here in this 1 versus 4 contest.
Shop All of Yuma is your community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. The employee-owned store offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. Their friendly staff is there to help you find exactly what you're looking for and to answer any questions you might have on any of the products they carry. Shoppo takes pride in their community and appreciate your business. Through competitive prices and specials throughout the store, a great rewards program, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff, Shoppo is working hard each day to continue to earn your business.
Ready for the Fleming kickoff. Price has it teed up. Nation again, the deep man for the Bulldogs. And this one driven. Nation can't handle it, and it goes into the end zone for the touchback. So, sounding like a broken record, Otis takes over 1st and 15 from their own 15. Back split behind Flager. Toss to Nation. Stood up at the line of scrimmage and knocked down by Langfelder and Vandenbark. He picks up about a foot. 2nd and 15.
2nd down and 15. No gain on the play.
Again, in the tee. Straight drop. Flager avoids Knowles. Dumps it off to, I believe that's Wyatt Palzer. And looking, I think they may give him a yard.
Gained about a yard or two on the play.
To see officially a gain of 2. 3rd and 13. Actually, they gave him a good 3-yard gain, actually. So 3rd and 12. Nation out wide. Flager on the roll. Steps away from pressure. Gets a peel back block, and did he get the catch? That's a catch. Urig.
That's enough for a first down.
Able to get the toes in on the far sideline for a first down out to the 31-yard line. Flager had to avoid 2 men in the backfield. Gives up the middle to
Hard run right up the middle goes
Nation. He'll get it out to the 37. That is a gain of 11. Give underneath. Urig is going to be real close to the sticks. And the referee says that's a first down. Move the chains. So 2 first downs on this drive now by the Bulldogs. Flager, toss to Urig. Gets maybe one out of the backfield. Serrato on the stop. That's a gain of, we'll call it 2. Looking at the Otis sideline, I believe I see Andrew Perry with his shoulder pads off. Quick out from Flager to Johnson. It's a 5-yard gain.
Larry Johnson.
3rd and 8, almost 9.
3rd down and 8.
Give to Nation, sidesteps a defender and dives forward to the 20. It's a 7-yard gain and brings up a 4th and 1. And we've got a timeout for, yeah, it looks like Price may have an open wound. So 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs as they tend to Price on the Fleming sideline. Flagger give to Nation, and Wyatt Palzer helps him, gets him out close to the sticks, and it's another first down.
1st and 15 at the 17-yard line.
Nation initially did not have the first down. Wyatt Palzer kind of got behind him and pushed him. Nation on the toss, met in the backfield. Big hit by Langfelder. And there's also a flag on the play, as I believe you're going to get caught for holding. Langfelder had such quick penetration that Jurg tried to hold him, and still Langfelder there to make the big hit in the backfield. They'll move it. They'll decline the penalty, take the down as that pushes it back for a 3-yard loss.
2nd and 18.
2nd and 18 for the Bulldogs. Clock down to 3:44 here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it from the 20-yard line. Toss to Flagger. He's got run-pass option now, and he'll be driven out of bounds. Looks like it'll be about a 1-yard loss. Well,
Big Ben, Kyle, and Mitch, all 3 over there.
they'll spot it for a loss of 1. 3rd and 19. And Larry Johnson hobbles off to the Otis sideline, grabbing his right hamstring. He had cramping issues last week. If he doesn't return, that'll be 3 Otis starters out of the game. 3rd and 19. Flagger under center, straight drop. And gets out of pressure. It was Lambrecht had him a hand on him, couldn't control him, and Flagger underhand flipped it ahead for Wyatt Palzer. And Palzer couldn't bring it in. Brings up a 4th down and 19 for the Bulldogs. Under 3.5 to play in this 3rd quarter. Nation splits to the slot left. Straight drop for Flagger. Avoids pressure, keeps scrambling. And still going. And tries to check it down for Wyatt Palzer. And too hot for Palzer. It's a turnover on downs. It's 1st and 15, Fleming from its own 21-yard line after the Bulldogs put together 3 first downs on that drive. Couldn't finish it off. Give to the fullback, Van Duren. He's going to get close to 5. About 4-yard gain. rode the block of Kyle Langfelder for that gain. 2nd and 11. Now under 3 minutes to go. Shintala checks back in to the Wildcats lineup. Shintala dots the I behind Vandenbark, the fullback. And pulls it out of the belly of Vandenbark to Knowles. Knowles down the far sideline and tripped up at about the 10-yard line by Wagner.
Nice play back there by...
That'll cover 46 yards as it's down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Wildcats from the 9.
Not only first down, but it's a 1st and goal at the 9. Justin Wagner saved a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And
there goes Trevor Shintala!
Serrato put it in the belly again, pulled it out, and Urig almost tackled him in the backfield before he could get the pitch away to Shintala. However, Shintala gets it and gets the corner for the touchdown. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this third. And that puts it at 40. Price on for the try. And that one looks good. It is.
It's good.
So now at 42-0 in favor of Fleming. Step out again for 60 seconds here. Big Time Small Town Media and ColoradoPreps.tv.
Today I'm covering a developing story at a Case IH dealership. For more, let's talk to Jim, a sales rep. Jim, what's all the commotion?
Well, folks have heard about the big savings on next season's Case IH combines and tractors.
Thanks, Jim. We'll continue to monitor this developing story.
Head to your local Case IH dealer for the year's best prices and to ensure on-time delivery. For more, visit caseih.com.
Or visit Farmers Implement of Yuma, Colorado.
Price has it teed up again for Fleming. Wildcats lead 42-0. Not exactly what we were expecting. We put this one on our schedule. And Price hammers that one deep over Nation's head into the end zone. Touchback, 1st and 15 Bulldogs from their own 15. If the Wildcats get the next score before the Bulldogs, this is running clock. Backfield. Give to the second man. Nation, he'll get it out. Looks like maybe a yard or two. It's a gain of 2. 2nd and 13. Flegger scrambling, rolling out of pressure. Back across the field for Alliker. Alliker gets it at the 26. That's a 9-yard gain.
They're calling it complete all the way out to the 27-yard line. Gain of about...
So that brings up a 3rd and 4. Due to the Otis injuries, I've seen Alliker and number 40, Brennan McCall, on the offensive line. Give up the middle. Nation driving, fighting, twisting. Going to be short of the sticks, but a flag on the play. It's a face mask. That will move the chains. It's a 5-yard variety, and judging by the spot of the ball, it would have been a first down on the carry. The ball's touching the stripe. The 35. Give to Uhrig. And not much on the gain there. Maybe 1 yard. Bring up a 2nd and 14. 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. Straight drop for Flagler. Pressure by Lambert. Will dump it off. Oh, dives and stop in the middle. Who was that? Vandenbark nearly came up with the interception. Instead, it will be 3rd down and 14 with 5 seconds to go in this third. It's at least the second time that one of the Wildcats has almost came up with an interception in the middle of the field. Wagner will come wide to the near side. 7-step drop for Flagler, now on the roll, dumps it off to Eisen, and Eisen is dropped at the at midfield by Kyle Lingfelder. It'll be a 5-yard gain, and we head to the fourth quarter. It'll be 4th down and 9 when we return here from Fleming.
Americans love numbers and iPhones. We all know the 7 Dwarves, 4 Seasons, and 12 Days of Christmas. Now, for a limited time, Viero is featuring countless reasons to own an iPhone. With an iPhone, you can take great photos or take a crack at Angry Birds, watch your favorite video, or use it as a watch, find an old school friend on Facebook, or simply browse the web. But what you really ought to find is your nearest Viero store, because for a limited time, you can have an iPhone for only $79.99. Before these great iPhone deals end, get into Viero. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Get your DVD copies of the adventure seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget, you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Johnson will kick it away here to start the fourth quarter on the punt. And drives one. Serrato takes it at the 8-yard line, coming near side. Flag down. And Nation will drop Serrato at the 31, but either expecting an illegal block. It's an illegal block. It was thrown right where Lengfelder was standing. So that'll negate the 23-yard return, and that one will step back from the 16. I believe that'll go to about the 8. Now, official trying to count it off. The flag was at the 16, so they'll spot it at the 8. And 1st and 15 Wildcats at 9:46 to go, fourth quarter. Still faster than the NFL replacement officials figuring that one out. Serrato on the drop into the end zone, sidesteps pressure, and now releasing it downfield for Price, and Price right in front of Flagler. Price has it down to the 39-yard line. It's a 31-yard gain, 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. Serrato under center again. He puts it in the belly of Van Duren and then pulls it out. Toss outside for Shintala. Able to stay in bounds and cuts it in. He'll get it down to the 10-yard line. Could have been stopped multiple times. And Shintala with that right ankle heavily taped down the sideline for...
First and goal for the Cats at the 10.
That's 32, 33 yards. First and goal from the 9. And the toss to Shintala. Steps it inside the 5 to the 3, maybe the 2.
Trevor Shintala just pulling his way.
Call it the 3-yard line. Second and goal from there. Nation at the bottom of the pile. Quickly to the line are the Wildcats. Toss far side for Shintala, and he is in for the touchdown. And the mercy clock comes into play at 8:22 of this fourth quarter. Again, Price on for the try.
Snap down, kicks up.
And that kick by Price is good.
50-0, 7:44 to go.
That makes it 50-0. We'll take a quick break while we get ready for the kickoff.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Under 7 minutes to go now in the contest. Again, 50-0. Fleming out in front. Price will again send it away. He's had all but one kick go back for a touchback. And that one will be returned as Nation struggled to field it. And he'll get it forward to about the 15-yard line. Saxon McKean and Jeremy Richard involved in the tackle on the special teams. 6 minutes to go in the contest. Urig and Nation in the backfield behind Flager. Be a toss to Urig, cuts it back across the field. He's got it to the 30 and out of bounds.
It's all the way out to the 30 before Tanner Serrato.
Looks like he'll be out of bounds at the 31, maybe the 32 when they put it down. 31-yard line, 16-yard gain is good for the first down. Urig saw the cutback lane, had the speed to get the edge and get the first down. 5.5 to play. Flager give to Nation. Nation up the middle, cross midfield, and to about the 35 of Fleming. It's a gain of 14, brings up a 2nd and 1.
Picks up another 14. Second down and 1.
So 16 on the previous play by Urig, 14 on that one for Nations. Flager having a quick chat with his backs. Be a toss to Yerg again. He'll run the cutback and gets it down inside the 30 to about the 26. The 9-yard gain moves the sticks. Set up 1st and 15 from the 26. Wholesale substitutions on the Fleming defense. Inside give to Nation. Gets it about 2 yards. Jeremy Richard, a 5'7", 169-pound senior in there on the stop. We also see number 34, Saxon McKean. And number 7, Blake Meredith. And ball is on the ground. Nation picks it up and will dive inside the 20. Tripped up by Meredith. Got it to the 19. 3rd down and 8. We'll go with that. I believe I see number 21, Michael Boucher, out there on the Fleming defense. Straight drop for Flager. Quick out for Aliker, and Aliker will get it in for the touchdown with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go.
And the Bulldogs are on the board.
So the pass play from Tanner Flager to Jason Aliker covers 19 yards, gets the Bulldogs on the board. And with the kickers both on the sidelines, Otis will go for one. Flager on the play action. Finds his man in the back of the end zone.
And it's good.
That is, waiting to see the number. I believe it was Nation.
I think it was Jason Aliker again for the extra
Let's
point.
see.
With about 40 to go.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break while we figure out who caught the pass here from Fleming.
Take command of your operation with a new Valley Ag Sense line. This new Ag Sense Field Commander system is a reliable and cost-effective management tool for today's busy farmer. Tired of making the rounds only to find that minutes after you left, your pivot stopped working? Well, with Valley, worry no more. You'll get a text message as soon as your pivot goes down so that you can get it back up and running right away without waiting until the next day. So call Quality Irrigation of Yuma today, your local Valley dealer. Valley, the leader in precision irrigation.
Clock down to a minute as we get ready to send it away here. Kick from number 82. I'll have to check and see who that was. Staley on the return. He'll get it out to the 34.
69, the kicker brings him down. He's not listed on the program. Could be Trent Leonard.
I believe that's Andre. I have to figure it out here. It's not on the program. The toss out to Staley, and doesn't look like he'll gain anything there. And that would be the final play of the contest. Kickoff was by the exchange student, and like I said, not on the program, and can't come up with it off the top of my head. That is the end of the contest. You see the teams shaking hands. We'll be back after a short break and recap the scoring here, and we'll wrap up the game after a score summary here on Big Time Small Town Media's production of six-man football for ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv.
With this horrible heat and lack of rain, it causes more worry than ever for farmers trying to make a living. And at Valley, we care about our farmers, and we want to make keeping the crops watered as painless and stress-free as possible. Valley has the new Field Commander technology that'll help take the guesswork out of farming by letting you know right away with a text message if your pivot has stopped working. In today's busy world, Valley wants to be sure to stay on top of things with the most up-to-date technology. So call Quality Irrigation in Yuma today for all your pivot needs. Valley, the leader in precision irrigation.
Yuma County Auto Supply is the leading Napa Auto Parts Center. Two convenient locations in Yuma and Ray are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5:30 and on Saturdays from 7 to noon. They offer all the basic necessities for standard vehicle maintenance as well as high-quality parts for any automotive necessity. Whether you're changing your oil or rebuilding your tractor's engine, Yuma County Auto can help. They have a helpful service department, and for those impossible projects, they offer a full-service machine shop. So for any job, big or small, call Yuma County Auto in Ray or Yuma and get back on the move today.
Insurance is something we all need in our lives, and it's nice to know that when you're in need of insurance, you can count on the expertise of Dave and Linda Frank at Main Street Insurance. 20 years experience will reassure you that the friendly folks at Main Street Insurance will help you find the crop, auto, home, farm, or life insurance that fits your needs. Give Main Street Insurance a call at 848-5382 or stop by 400 South Main in Yuma. Insurance with a personal touch. Who would have thought of that?
Gary Sherman back with you from Fleming High School as we hit our post-game show. We're just going to catch a quick scoring summary. It was Fleming early and often. 4:28 of the first quarter. Trevor Shintala, 1-yard run. Dustin Price with the kick made it 8-0. At 8:45 of the second quarter, Tyler Vandenbark, first of his 2 rushing touchdowns in the quarter, a 4-yard run. Kick was no good, made it 14-0. At 3:54 to play in the second quarter, Vandenbark scored on a 1-yard run. Price's kick was blocked. And that made it 20-0. 1:50 to play in the half. Vandenbark caught a little 2-yard pass from Tanner Serrato. Kick, again, no good. 26-0 was our halftime score. In the third quarter, with just over 2 minutes gone at 7:41 to play in the period, Mitch Van Duren, a 47-yard run, untouched up the heart of the Otis defense. Price nailed the kick, made it 34-0. Then at 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter, Trevor Shintala, 9-yard touchdown run. Price's kick made it 42-0. Then at 8:22 of the fourth quarter is when we got the mercy clock started up as Shintala scored on a 3-yard run. Price's kick put it at an even 50. And then with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go, Otis got on the board a 19-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Flager to Jason Allaker. And then Flager scrambled on the extra point and found Terry Nation at the back of the end zone for the conversion. So, again, not exactly what we were expecting when this one got on the schedule. However, it was all Fleming. They look to be as good as the hype. We've had them twice, and they've won easily in both games. Again, they will play at Pete's next Saturday, and again, I believe that one is scheduled to be picked up by Ben Blecka, the founder of Big Time Small Town Media. He'll have that one on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. And Otis will hit the road next Friday to Idalia. Idalia in action tomorrow at Woodland. Again, Woodland and Arickaree co-oping. Arickaree had its homecoming a few weeks ago. Woodland gets it on tomorrow, 6:30. No coverage on that one. It'll be the second meeting of the year between Arickaree and Idalia. Arickaree winning the first one, 58-12. That wraps things up here from Fleming High School. Saying thank you for joining us. I'm Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media and ColoradoPreps.tv, Chassa.tv. Have a fantastic weekend.